Good day, YouTube. Mr. Darby here. I'm going back on my earlier stance on not doing group builds. And the reason why is as you can tell by the title of this video, there's a group build for James Morris. And James Morris is a friend of mine. And I can truly and honestly say that. He's not just an acquaintance or somebody I watch on YouTube. You know, he's an individual that I have met and talked to and had a good time with. And I see where there's a group build going on for him. And I want to take the classic Plastic 101 stance, and I'm not going to go through the reasons why and all that, because after a while you get tired of hearing that. But I through texts and phone calls, I talked to James, and I asked him, what would you like me to build? I mean, you know, it's always a question. What should I build, you know, to represent or to, you know, honor a person? And so I figured, well, I'll just give him a call, send him a few texts. And he told me that he would like to see me build an early style Barracuda. So I told him that I could build one because, you know, I've got a 69 Plymouth Barracuda kit, but not just that kit, because that kit is a fastback, and it's kind of a crummy kit by AMT. It's one of them promo based. But I have a resin kit, a resin body, and I don't know who made it or where I got it from or whatever. I just know I have one, and I started the prep work years ago and got distracted and never came back to it. So this is an excuse for me to get back to an earlier project. So with that, I'd like to show you what I have going on. Okay, so as you can see, I got all my mark out stuff to Mr. Morris there, you know, his shop card, his, you know, his little drink cup coaster thing there, you know, so that's my little shout out to him. And in the background you can see the box for the 68th Plymouth Barracuda, and you can see the fastback body, you know, but I'm not going to use this body. This is, if you notice, it is a 69 notchback Barracuda. But I really, the 68s and 69s are exactly the same except for the side marker lights, which is here and here. These have been sanded off because, you know, it's a resin body, and to get past all the problems, I wound up sanding a whole lot of it off. And so that gives me the excuse to turn it into a 68. So instead of the tape marker lights, I'll have the round ones. And I'm highly, highly considering lighting this up using a light kit. I plan on at least doing another paint video when I paint this, because it's a resin. And I'm going to try to make a custom paint color, you know, where I mix different colors to try to get what I want. And the issue that I have is that two colors I want to mix are two different brands of paint, although they're both craft acrylic. And I will, let me reach over here and get those two colors, and I'll show you. It's a good thing I can edit these, because it takes, yeah, it's a lot of dead space. So this here, I got on sale. It was 50 cents after taxes. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I know there's not that's weird, there's not a sticker on it, but I got this at Hobby Lobby. And it was a 30% off, I believe. They originally go for around 80 cents, 85 cents, but it was 50 cents. And this is called Hot Pink. And yeah, it's a craft acrylic. And the reason why I wanted to go this color, this pink, is because I seen a picture, and I'll put the picture at the end of this video. It was of a fastback Barracuda, and it had a Playmate on it, and it was titled Playmate Pink or something, and the car was pink, and it wasn't a Chrysler color. It's nothing I've ever seen before, but it was an awesome looking car. So, but I don't want it a flat color, and this is a flat. This is of course after I prime or clear coat it, it won't be it'll be shiny, but I want it to be a little sparkly, a little bit different. So this is another craft acrylic. It's called Highlight Violet, and it's basically white with a pinkish purple hue to it. It's a pearl paint, and I want to mix some of this pearl in with this pink to where it's more pink than white, but give it, we'll see how it looks. It's, as Bob Ross says, a happy accident, or maybe we can call it a sweet surprise, just see what happens with this. And we do know that this car will eventually turn out to be pink. But that's my thoughts. That's what I want to do for my friend, Mr. Morris. And if it was anyone else but him, I probably wouldn't jump in on this this group build in respect to him, but because he is to me truly a very kind and wonderful person, and I think he would do that for me if there was something like that was done for me. So I will do this for him, and it's also again a wonderful excuse to resurrect an old project. Okay, so I've prattled on long enough. Just a little bit about him. I know I've talked about him so far. James Morris is a very wonderful individual. He's a very kind person. I don't think there's anybody who dislikes him. I wish James well. I love you, man. In a buddy kind of way, and I pray for you every day. You're in my prayers. So I hope that you enjoy this build. At least you, James, enjoy this build, whether everybody else likes it or not. So remember, it's just a hobby. Enjoy it, and good day.